Let's go, Voltron! This is a review of Voltron Legendary Defender Season 2! We've already reviewed Season 1, so go check that out if you want. If you don't, I don't care.
Major spoilers for Season 1.
And minor spoilers for Season 2.
If you don't want either spoiled, get off now.
You have been warned. Okay,
Alright.
so let's just go on and head into this. Pitch is a girl.
Yep. And Zarkon is the original Black Paladin. We warned you there was spoilers.
So yeah, you actually learn pretty early into Season 1 that Pidge is actually a 14-year-old girl named Katie, and she's basically looking for her brother and father. And it was like Mulan style. She dressed up like a guy to get onto the base and just start looking into computers for her brother and her dad.
Yep.
It's pretty interesting, and it doesn't ruin Pidge's character at all. They still call her Pidge, which I think is kind of weird. But, you know, whatever. I mean, it'd be even weirder if they were going around calling her Katie.
After we just got used to her being called Pidge.
Yeah. So, and yeah, it doesn't ruin the character of Pidge at all. Like, it's still Pidge. It's just, yeah, now you know that she's a girl, and it's all cool. And yes, at the end of Season 1, we learned that Zarkon is the original Black Paladin, which is insane.
Yes, it is. Surprised me.
And so, basically, in the coming episodes, you kind of see him and Zarkon fight for the Black Lion, which is very interesting to watch.
Yes.
So, yeah, this season actually came out 7 months after Season 1, which is incredible considering they could have made us wait like a year or something. In fact, we only had to wait like 7 months. Is like crazy.
I'm very thankful because that cliffhanger was bad.
Yes. And so, one thing I didn't really talk much about was the voice cast. The voice cast in this show is amazing. All the voice actors do an incredible job with their characters.
Especially Jeremy Shada.
Jeremy Shada.
Whatever.
It's great hearing him, because if you're a fan of Adventure Time, it's great hearing him be Lance. Like, it's just so much fun.
Or if you're a fan of Incredible Crew.
Yes. As you know, we are of both.
Yes.
So, and then another thing I want to mention is the guy who voices Zarkon is Neil Kaplan, who was the voice of Optimus Prime in the original 2001 Robots in Disguise. So we have had Peter Cullen in the original 80s one, we had Gary Chalk in Voltron Force, and now we have Neil Kaplan in this show. All we need is David Kaye to be somewhere in the Voltron universe, and we will have every voice of Optimus Prime in Voltron. It's pretty neat.
This season improved on nearly everything the first one did. The story gets better, the animation got better. Surprised me, I didn't think it could get any better.
Yes. It is an incredible season. Incredibly worth watching. It's like, of course, if you're a fan of Season 1, watch Season 2. It's like, duh. Yeah, so in this season we actually get introduced to the idea that there are actually more freedom fighters than just Voltron fighting against Zarkon. And it's a really interesting thing to watch. And then also, as this season goes by, we see the Paladins are getting better at controlling Voltron in their lines as they start gaining more powers and more weapons for Voltron in their lines, and they get more powerful as the season goes on. And I assume that as the show goes on, that's just going to keep getting increased. Like, they're going to start getting even more powerful and even more weapons and even more powers and everything. So, yeah, I just want to go on and say my favorite episodes of this season, and they're both my favorite for different reasons. I love an episode called Space Mall.
Yes.
It does not have Voltron, it's just the Paladins, and you just watch their characters being them. And that's some of the best episodes of this show, is just watching the characters be themselves, and like not even like fighting. It's like, they're just really fun characters and you get attached to them very easily.
Yes.
And then another one of my favorite episodes in this season is the final episode. I won't spoil the final episode, but it's like the most epic episode of this entire show.
Which is why it is my favorite episode.
It is just amazing. And so, yeah, this season really gives a lot of character development to Keith and Shiro.
Yes, especially Keith.
Yes, and I'm very glad they did that, because one thing about it was where Keith wasn't the leader anymore like he was in the original, you kind of just wonder, like, where's his character going to go now that he isn't the leader? And so it's nice to see, like, where they're taking this new Keith. And also, I felt like he didn't get enough character development in season 1, where all the other characters felt like they got their roles and they got, like, character and background. Keith was super mysterious by season 1. So I'm glad season 2 just gave more of him and, like, more to go off of what his character is. So yeah, I highly recommend Voltron Legendary Defender Season 2.
Oh, heck yes!
It's incredibly worth watching. But I assume if you're watching this, you've already seen it.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Because we just spoiled Season 1 like no other. I feel bad for you if you haven't seen it.
Yes. So yeah, pretty much that's it. So if you've seen Voltron Legendary Defender Season 2 and you would like to talk about it, write down questions or just conversations or discussions or just anything you want to talk about in the comments about Voltron and in general.
Yeah.
But whatever. So yeah, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Caleb.
This is WolfpackATTACK.
We will see you next time.
Bye.